Hey y'all, it's Shawana with My Reality Crafts, and I'm back with another haul. Um, this one is going to be an Etsy purchase, a Dollar Tree purchase, and a thrift store purchase. So anyway, starting with Etsy. This one's from Pretty Pink Cottage on Etsy. She also has a YouTube channel, but I think it's just by her name, which is Diane Hubert. It's Diane Hubert Pretty Pink Cottage is all in her YouTube name. Anyway, she sells junk journal supplies and such. And so I ordered, what is it called? I ordered plant binder pages, which I should have taken all this out of the plastic to begin with. Hold on a second. Alright, so these are plant binder pages, and I didn't look it up to see how many you get. I think it's like 20. So this is just an idea of what you would get from it. And it's the fold out sheets. Sorry about the glare. These are glossy, and they're from, I don't know if y'all remember those books. Does it say what the company is? I don't know. Those binder books that you used to be able to purchase that had all the little info in it. You could also buy them as recipe books. So that's the kind of stuff that came in that. Plus also these were more like dividers in that book. So that's what I got there. And then I got info sheets from, I think it's called, what was it, Washington Bureau. And these are really cool. So first of all, they're all little folio style, so they're fold out like that. And most of the ones I got, I think, were cooking and recipe type things. So it's economy recipes, which is really cool because it's like showing you things you can make, you know, with very little money. And I've got rice, bread and rolls, poultry and game. This is how to care for aquarium fish, calorie values of foods, lamb. This just says United States Cookbook. And this one on the inside, this I thought was really, really cool. It says menus for 50 days. And this says, this bulletin is intended as an aid to the busy housewife who must plan meals and whose constant problem is what to have. It is intended that the housewife can begin with number 1, breakfast, luncheon, and dinner, and proceed through the list for 50 days and then repeat as desired. So it's literally 50 days of different breakfasts, different lunches, and then over here different dinners, like 50 days of them. I thought that was pretty cool. So, but anyway, that's the type of stuff you get. I also got some things like brief accounts of characters and their authors who have achieved success in fictive crime literature, snakes, British parliamentary system, debates. I mean, all that stuff, and then more cooking stuff. So I thought these were really, really cool. And again, that is Pretty Pink Cottage on Etsy. I'll put the information in the description box, and a little link to her channel also. And she does show on her channel when she gets stuff in and when she's putting something new in her shop. So at the Dollar Tree, I picked up a couple packs of these little adhesive dots Was running low on that. I finally cracked the code on finding these little Be Pure things. I already had purchased one not too long ago, and they just happened to have a cover to go with it, so I got that. And I got these because I love this cucumber mint scented one, so these two are for me. And then I got these watermelon scented ones to give, one to my sister, one to my daughter. So I definitely want to have one at work, one in the car, and then one in my purse for when I carry a purse. I also picked up 2 books, not really to read, but because it's a good size book. And this one has a black cover. Let's see how thick that, I mean, it's a nice size book and it's pretty tall. It's, oops, sorry. It's like right at 9.5 inches tall. This one's, nope, this one's just as tall, maybe no, same height, but thicker. And it's got this beautiful blue cover here. So of course, I'm gonna gut them and use the covers, and maybe I'll read them. I mean, probably not, but maybe. Let me put that somewhere. And then finally from Dollar Tree, I just got one of these mats for outside my my craft room door, because you know, you probably all heard me say I'm in a shed that's been converted into a room, you know, my craft room, insulation and all that. And so I have a porch on the outside of it, so I'm gonna put this on the porch, because right outside the porch is pretty much all red dirt. So anything to help keep the floor clean in here. And then I got another basket because I'm at all times sorting and rearranging, and I need something to put stuff in. So that being said, moving on to my thrift store haul. And this is called, I think it's Jamaican Rescue Ministry. I could be wrong. I'll put it on the screen or in the description. And I've been to them a couple of times, and they always seem to have some great stuff in there. So I picked up this basket. So like I said, always sorting and organizing. So I got 3 baskets. And then I got this bunch of napkins. Some fall, some winter, oops, some Christmassy. Oh, look at that, that's cute. So, and I'm hoping to do some napkin crafts soon, some decoupaging. Oh, look at that, that's really pretty. Look at that. It says give thanks here, but I really like that part. Oops. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. So and there's this bag. I also have another bag that has, sorry for the crinkling, that has some napkins in it. Oh, that's cute. I think the rest of those are that. Ooh, I like that too. Let's see. I have a whole other bag. Here's the other napkins I picked up. These napkins were 75 cents, and I want to say these might have been $1.50 or something like that. So there's these and these. Oh, look at that. That's really pretty. I think the rest of those are that one. And then, yeah, these. This is really pretty. I'm not really into the under the sea type deal, but these are really pretty. And that's what the rest of those are. So what else did I get? Let's see. I got these pages. It says Wilson Jones. These were 75 cents for the pack. Where's something to cut something open with? There you go. And they had 3 packs. I only picked up 2. I probably should have gotten all 3 of them. And they're just thin pages that go into a 3-ring binder, a small one. The sheets are about 9.5 inches long. So that's that. And then I found these. These are this is a Clemson University, I guess, stationery kit. There's a good few little pieces in there. These don't have anything on them. So how many pieces do you get that's actually got Clemson University on it? Just 2. That is trifling. I tell you what, it's very much a Clemson thing to do. I do live in Clemson country. These envelopes are nice and brown. You can tell they're kind of old. I don't know how old this whole kit is, but anyway, it'll get put in my stationery stash or whatever. But yeah, that's trifling. It only the first 2 have Clemson on, and the rest of it's just like this paper. You can tell it's kind of old though. Anyway, that's fine. And I do live near Clemson University, unfortunately, so I'll get some use out of it. Okay. So what else did I get? I got this pack. I got this pack of stationery for $2.55. And it is mostly envelopes. Some of them have designs on them. I picked it up mostly for the red envelopes, but these other ones are nice too. And this wintry stationery, I'm gonna use that in one of my winter themed journals. I got this stack of hanging file folders to help me organize some of my stuff for $2.95. It's a ton of them. They had another stack that I just left there because I don't need that many. I also grabbed these 9 by 12 inch catalog envelopes that, yeah, they're useful for being envelopes, but they'll also be useful for making journal covers. So I grabbed those. It's pretty much, it looks almost full. Oh, there's something else in here. Oh, there's also some of these. Let me look down in this box. So there's also some other little, what are they? Are they envelopes too? Yeah. Oh, these are cute. So they'll be useful. You use this for and make an actual Clemson journal. It'll kill me, but okay. So let me move this stuff out of the way. Then I picked up, I have a friend who loves any and everything Wonder Woman. And I found this never used. No, somebody used the first page, looks like. Wonder Woman Mad Libs. Now I have a bunch of stuff put aside to make her a Wonder Woman themed journal. I don't know if I'm gonna add this to that or just give it to her. It's pretty cool. It really is. I don't know. I have to think about that. And let's see what else. I found these cards, which they're just index cards. Let me see if they all have the same design. Oh, I haven't been telling y'all how much stuff is. I think, okay, this was $1.25. This was 75 cents. Yeah, they all have the same design on them. That's pretty. Make nice journal cards. And then I found this map. It says Lake Norman Recreation and Fishing Guide. So I don't know where Lake Norman is at. Does it tell you? No. I would expect I'm guessing it's North Carolina. I don't know. It don't matter. It's a map. Love maps. I wish I could find like an old atlas for South Carolina. Or for any place, but South Carolina mainly. I also found these Tim Holtz alterations, Sizzix alterations. They were $3.95 each. This one is all different shapes of tags and some hole reinforcers, some tabs down here, so that's going to be fun. This one is different shapes of flowers to make the layered flowers, and this one is these like, what am I trying to say, like the plates you put on the front of books and such. So those are cool. And then I have two more things, and they gave me a reusable bag, so I'll definitely be taking that bag with me. This is Secret Garden, Joanna Basford. Let me see, when does it say when it was? It's not that old. Reprinted. So this one's just from 2020. It was reprinted in 2020. Look at this. That's a really pretty cover right there. And then you can color the inside of that. I really got it because it's a really good shape to put into a journal. Somebody colored there. I mean, but look at all these non-colored pages. And yeah, to put in the journals. And it's like this off-white cream color, so that just works even better. And finally, I picked up this Mombi sheets. How much was this? This book was $3.95, and then this pack was $3.95. Mombi Sheets folds out to 18.31 inches by 25 by 81 inches. It says 24 sheets. I don't know how many are left in here. And they feel like wrapping paper, but it doesn't say wrapping paper. But that's great anyway. This has got text on it. Some florals. This has got some text on it. It's got a little bit of a floral action. Some stripes. Some greenery. Some florals. Some stripes. Hold on a second. Some more florals. Some text. Some chevron and some more chevron. So that's pretty awesome. And then tucked into the back was, which I didn't even know, here's some coloring bits, decorative labels. Oh, look at that. So, sponged paper, splattered paper, spray painted paper, decorating the paper. This came out of somebody's book. Seaweed marbleized paper projects. Rubber stamped paper. Look at that, that's pretty. Decorating the paper. So they probably tore these out just for the paper and the little things you can cut out here. And then stuck them in with this other paper. This is pretty nice. Ew, frogs. That's pretty cool. Oops. So anyway, and like I said, they gave me a little reusable tote that I will take back to them because, you know, I'm sure they need it more than I do. So that is my haul for today, and I'm pretty happy about it. So thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate your support through subscription. Leave me a comment in the comments. I've got a lot of fun stuff in front of me, so I'm gonna go get to playing. Thanks for watching.